All right, guys, trying something new this week. Had a ton that went on. So, as a result, going to do just a recap of everything that happened this week. A lot of cool stuff going on with Spartan football right now. And I just thought this would be a great way to communicate to you guys everything that's going on. First thing, exciting news. Booster Club approved $4,000 for an end zone camera and a couple of tackle wheels. Now, if you've never seen a tackle wheel before, that's okay. It looks like a big donut. We'll roll it on the ground. We'll use it for some different tackling drills that we do. It's a great teaching tool. Very excited to have it. We got two of them. Pretty cool. Next thing, end zone camera. All right. This is awesome. Okay. These things cost about $3,000. There's no way we could have got it on our own. Booster Club decided to help us out. It's going to give us another camera angle to see the game. We get to look at it from kind of the coach's shot, I guess you say, but it also is going to let us have sideline replay. So during the middle of the game, when we need to make some adjustments, we're going to see what happened on the play before on an iPad on our sideline right after it happened. Really, really cool stuff, guys. Super pumped about this. You can't hardly see them both, but at least two thumbs up for the Booster Club right there. Two thumbs up. All right. Next thing is the 4th-11th Park Board, led by Derek Rademacher, has decided to give $1,000 to the football program. How cool is that? So $750 of that is marked for kids that don't have enough money to pay for team camp. That money's to go for them, and then they've decided to give a $250 yearly scholarship to a Delavan or Olympia football player at the end of the year that's going on to play football after high school. So really cool stuff. Next one, I couldn't be more excited about anything. We've had on Monday and Wednesday of last week between sophomore baseball, freshman baseball, and track, and the guys that just came on their own, we had 41 guys in the weight room on both those 2 days. Yeah, that's right. I'll say it again. 41 guys. Okay, we started at 8. I can't say that enough. Look how we're growing. The family's getting bigger. That's awesome. Another piece of exciting news, our website launched this week. Okay, if you haven't had a chance to look at it yet, make sure you look at it. It's www.olympiafootball.com. It's got our summer schedule up there. It's got all the camp information. It's got the Spartans of Duty rankings. It's got how you rank up in Spartans of Duty. Basically, anything that you could want. It's even got the lifting attendance up there with Spartan football. It's on that website. Check it out. It's really cool. My wife Maureen did a lot of that, and she did an awesome job. So I really want you guys to check that out. Next thing is this week we did max outs. Everybody that maxed out had improved. Everybody that we had a previous from to the second, they all improved. How cool is that? I'll highlight a few of those big improvements later, but on average, our pro agility went down by 0.2 of a second, and drill that's only 5 seconds long, that's a lot. That's a big improvement. Broad jump went up by nearly a half of a foot on average. That's awesome too, guys. That's really cool. Last thing is today we had a little fantasy draft. This is just a fun thing to add to our off season. 6 guys pick team. We were posting it out on Group Meet. Everybody who's just seen the draft. You'll compete against another team every week. That competition's based upon attendance. You get a point. Your team gets a point every time somebody on it attends. We'll have team competitions. Every time you win a team competition, you get 5 points. Those are done at the end of the day. And then if you bring somebody new to football and they join your team, that's worth 10 points. So at the end of the week, there'll be a score on each team, just like fantasy football. For any of you guys that have played it, the winning team gets a win, losing team gets a loss. At the end of the summer, when we're done through the whole season, at our cookout at the end of the summer, the team that wins will get steak. The team that gets last place will get franks and beans. All right, that's what they're going to get. So you get rewarded for doing good things. Other thing the winning team will get is they will get a full rank up on their Spartans of Duty. One full rank, no matter where you're at. So try to be on that winning team and compete. Okay, so now let's move on to shout outs real quick. Just going to do these quickly. A few shout outs I want to give. Deacon Ashton Brimmer. Okay, Deacon put 6 inches on his broad jump and lowered his pro agility test by 0.25 seconds. Awesome improvement right there. Gavin Vanoy. Gavin squatted 315 this week. Now that's really good for a freshman in high school, but it's also good enough for 5th all time on the board that's up in the weight room. So we'll be updating that board. Gavin's going to get his name up there. Another guy got his name up there this week, Jackson Castleman. Jackson Castleman, clean 210. That was good enough for 4th all time. 4th all time for Jackson. That's really cool. Dallas Bridgeforth, a 8th grader, going to be a freshman for us next year. Got 0.25 off his pro agility. Great improvement there. And then the last one, Clint Smith, set a new team high for the bench press right now at 215. Pumped about that. Guys are just getting better. That's awesome to see. You should be hungry to get on one of these shout outs. I hope some of you other guys like getting shouted out like this. We don't do it for the shout out. We do it for the cause of the team. But I think it's still cool to get guys recognized for the hard work that they're putting in. Okay, now I'm going to just wrap it up with some points of emphasis this week. Things that I want to emphasize. The first one is I want you guys to continue to have a commitment to excellence in the weight room. What's that mean? Number one, it means show up and be ready to work. Okay? Number two, when you're in there, you need to have a sense of urgency. I told the guys in the weight room, maybe not everybody said it. Best way I can explain that is if somebody's dunking your head under the water in the weight room, you are fighting like heck to get up. That's the kind of urgency you need to have when you're going through a workout, going from one thing to the next. Now, along with that is the next point I want to emphasize. You got to do things the right way, okay? If you're just trying to get through it as fast as you can, you're probably not having the best technique on things. Focus on your technique. Try to do things the right way and have a sense of urgency at the same time. And then the fourth thing with that is follow through with your commitments. At the beginning of the week, we're making commitments. Give it to somebody that you know is going to hold you accountable to it during that overtime period. And then the second thing is commit to excellence outside of the weight room. Okay? We talk about cares all the time. Commitment, accountability, relentless effort, and selflessness. You need to live that way. That's not just a football thing. That's a way we want you to live. We want you to be committed to the things we're doing. We want you to hold yourself accountable. We want you to give relentless effort while you're doing it, and then be selfless. Realize it's not about you. It's about the team. Forget about me. I love you. That's family. That's what we are. At the end of the day, you got to remember, we're a family. We're a team. There may be somebody on this team that needs your help, and you need to be there for them. Guys, keep up the great work. Awesome things are happening. I'm psyched about the way we're going, but we just got to keep on pushing forward. I'll do this again next week. So, thanks.